We get to write the stuff like, what not to wear to a military ball. Who knew that you had to tell people to wear panties to the ball? My personal favorite this year was my own fine work, whether or not to include wife porn in your care package. And what was great about that one was how many veterans, our 10 million members, how many of our veterans weighed in on that one. It was the most important story to them. But the difference that we make in military life is connections with real people. It's the people we know, it's the people we meet with. Okay, and that's what I wanted you guys to get together today. First, we're going to start off with my promise to you. There will be no PowerPoint presentation. I love you, you know I love you. There will not be a panel of people sitting in those 4 empty chairs. Okay, so you will not have to sit through a panel, I swear. Okay, I personally will consider it an epic fail if I look out at the audience and half of you are playing Fruit Ninja on your phones. Okay? The reason we are all together is one reason only. Everybody in this room is in love with somebody who wears a uniform. One of the problems with the people that we marry is they don't tend to be the most talkative, warm, sharing people in the world who want to talk about their deepest, darkest, most intimate feelings. Right, Mike?
In this room, we're all like-minded people. It's not the individual that serves in the military, it is truly the family. No one person makes a sacrifice. If you have to go away for a year at a time, the family isn't just okay at home. Life doesn't just continue as normal, it continues -1. And it's a very serious sacrifice that I don't think everyone in our country fully grasps. If for everyone that's out there in combat, for everyone that's deployed, there's tens of thousands of people in the States here in support, missing one of their families because they're out there kicking butt for the country, trying to keep peace in the world, trying to maintain and sustain our way of life. I've seen the sacrifices. I saw my buddies come back and marriages fall apart. They fell apart long ago, but when you come back, you actually have to come to terms to what that separation or loss is to them, to us. Everyone in this room, it's more than a job. It's a lifestyle. It's an everyday thing. It's what calls you up on the weekend, it's what takes you out late at night to do whatever. It's what brings us all together here. Our service to this country. Everyone in this room has a service to this country because we're all involved in what keeps everything going. The momentum of care and compassion and those that have to go and sacrifice and the families that have to sacrifice. And so in doing that, they know what the job entails. They're not, my mom, she lives in Iowa with my dad. I'm in Italy. The Army was this adventure that I went on, and all of a sudden I'm doing this other stuff, but we didn't have to talk about it. It was just best unsaid. But with my wife, because she was in the community, because she was around these spouses, her friends, and everyone that we were with, we were all doing the same thing. We all left, they all stayed. They had each other, we had each other, but the things that we talk about are very different. I didn't find that out till later, and I went to my first FRG meeting. But it was about this care. I'd been dating my girlfriend for 5 years. We were nervous about getting married in the military because of the strain on the family. That was ultimately why we didn't get married sooner than 5 years, because of what you go through as family members. And I felt that putting the ring on the finger and committing to each other forever, I've seen it go so wrong so many times that I didn't want that to happen in my life, and we can wait till I'm out of the military and we'll go do something else. And about that time was when my wife had a good sit-down conversation, 2009, with me about what's wrong. Nothing. Do you not love me? No, I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, I know, I am. It's different looking out on this crowd talking about love. It is. This is a little scary for me. We all have the ability to make a change. Make it a positive change. If you can help, help. Go forward. Thank you for listening to me. I appreciate it. I appreciate everything that you do. Without the ladies and men here in this room, without this support system, no one can go from home because home wouldn't be safe. You keep home safe. That's what my wife has always done, keep home safe, and I've always come home to a loving, caring family, and she has been my rock, and I hope all of you are that for your husbands as well, and wives. Thank you for listening.